Guys, I have things to show you. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. We're just gonna let that run. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna wait here 5 minutes. Just give me a second. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting, oh, I gotta do that. There we go, there we go. Guys, I have things to show you. I have things to show you. So much to do, so much to see. Okay. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We're not gonna wait the full timer. Just give me a second. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Guys. Guys, girls, and theys. I don't know why I'm being so quiet. Okay. Okay, first of all, I have things to show you, but before I show you the things, let's get the business out of the way. We are 5 followers away from me having to talk to Harper and Dirk, so if you would like me to talk to Harper and Dirk by next Wednesday when we play Date Everything Next, and you aren't followed, do that. Feel free on Twitch. And then also we are 1 sub away from me doing a cooking stream, so if you have the money to spare or a Twitch Prime to spare, and you would like to see me cook in my carpeted bedroom, I can't say that too loud because my mom can't know. Subscribe. Anyways, show and tell time, guys, while we wait for the ads, okay? It's probably take a hot minute. My sister's boyfriend got me a Christmas gift. And I guessed what it was before I was told because my sister's really bad at lying. And keeping secrets, so I figured it out really, really easily, but that's not the point. We opened our gifts today because why not? It's not Christmas, but who cares? Look at them. Look at my gorgeous new shinies, okay? I'm gonna show them off. I'm gonna show them off. I want compliments. Thank you. You don't have to, like, put them in chat or anything. You can keep them to yourself if you want, but I would like compliments. And then we're gonna roll a d20 to see how today's stream is gonna go, okay? This is my first ever dice set, guys. This is my first time owning dice that aren't D6s. Look at them. Don't you want to eat them? I know I do. It's not focusing. I have to do the beauty blogger thing. Wow. Okay, this is really bad. Hang on. Oh, someone just texted me. Oh. Hang on, I have to respond. Okay, anyway, so here, look at it. Wow, wow. I think they just got it from a board game shop, but I'm still so excited. I don't have time to play a TTRPG right now, let alone most TTRPG, or all the TTRPGs I've played have only used D6s, so I'm like, I can't really use any of the dice except for this one. Hello? Ugh. Except for this one. But look at them. Look at how amazing and splendiferous they are. The D100s. Wow. So, will I ever get to use these? I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to put them to good use right now. We're going to roll a D20 and we're going to see what it lands on. And that's going to tell us how today's stream is going to go. It's going to be a nice little prediction, okay? Let me put these away first, because I have them in a specific order in my tube. Listen to this ASMR, guys. Have some dice ASMR. That's probably the worst freaking ASMR ever. Okay. I think it sounds lovely. It's they're my new shinies, my new children. Look at them. Okay. So we're gonna, apparently the 3-minute ad break is starting, and I don't know when the ads end because it doesn't tell me. And I could definitely set something up that tells me, but I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, we're gonna see how today goes with the roll of this dice, and then we'll start building. We're going inside today. I finished the outside, so I'll show you what I did real quick. And honestly, I only did a little bit of cluttering, and I spent like 80 years trying to figure out what would go on the front porch, and I just ended up putting bamboo. I'll show you in a moment. But first, we're gonna roll this D20 to see how today's stream is gonna go, okay? I will say, I rolled this D20, maybe not the specific one, because there's 2 D20s, but I don't know which one's which, but I've rolled at this point, I rolled 3 d20s because I rolled one when I first opened the gift to see how the whole dice set would roll, and I rolled a 12, which is above average. And then I rolled a 17 and 9. So, so who knows? Who knows how today will go? Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, here we go. And I don't know how to like prove that I'm not cheating if it does land on something. I just won't touch it until I pick it up, okay? You'll just have to trust, okay? Are you ready? So let's see how today's stream is gonna go. Already I feel like it's not going great because I'm just distracted by my dice. But here we go. Ready? Okay, it hits something. Hang on, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Wait, I'm gonna do it on the floor so it lands. I don't have a dice tray, so this is how we're doing this. A 17. Okay. That's not bad. Here, look, I just picked it up. Okay, 17. Can we be 17? I'm trying to like show it's a 7. There we go. See? 17. Okay? Without, I just picked it up straight like this. So I think today's stream's gonna be pretty good. Maybe I should do that at the start of every stream. We'll roll a dice. I have considered doing the Bards of New York thing where you pull a tarot card, but I think that's a little too much for the simple streams I do. So I think a dice at the start of every stream would be kind of fun. But yes, today we rolled a d20 and we got 17. Maybe next time I'll roll a d4. I don't know. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, let's get to what everyone else is here for, I guess, because nobody wants to hear me talk about my cool new dice, except for me, I guess, because y'all are lame. Anyway, nobody appreciates it. Nobody appreciates it. Oh, also, my height reveal. If you didn't know, last stream I was saying if you could guess my height, you'll decide where Billy goes. Nobody guessed it. I had a few guesses come in. None of them were right. So the height reveal is on Twitch. It is my Twitch stream title. I'm not going to say what it is on TikTok. And then we're doing shoe size next, but we'll get to that a little later, okay? Right now, we have some business to attend to. Other than my super cool new dice. So first of all, let me show you what I added. Again, it was just some light cluttering. See, Billy's still waiting. He's still waiting. First, I add some bamboo here. I wish it was taller, but like, they're still growing, you know? Give them some time. They'll get there. They're still growing, that's all. No, I can't do that. I just thought of a way to possibly DIY taller bamboo, but I'm like, I'm not doing all that. And then I just did some cluttering over here. We have some, oh my god. We have some stuff on the barbecue. Ooh. That's the same. I added some books here. Look, even the books match the exterior aesthetic. I just added some very light cluttering to the bar. That's it. And then I've always wanted to use the VIP bucket, so I put it over here. So there we go. That's all I did off stream. I didn't really have time to play otherwise. So now we're going to get into in here. I think we're going to do all the floors and walls first like I always normally do. I don't remember if I added this railing on stream or not, but it's here now. Why is this skinny and these ones aren't? That's so odd. Anyways. So. Floor-wise, this is gonna be the kitchen over here. But this is also the entryway, so I need to figure out how to do this. Unless it's all, like, the same, I guess. Well, do we want it to be this open concept? Ooh, wrong way. I don't know if I want it to be this open concept, you know? Like, also the stairs are right there, so it's like... Okay. I think for now... Let me see what I have. Oh, you! That was more overwhelming than I thought it'd be. I think we stick with... I'm trying to decide, like... Do we stick with the black and white thing, or do we... do something different? In here. Something more natural. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Or we could go gray. I like this floor. I did unmute everywhere, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're good, we're good. We're good. Or we could do... I feel like so many rich people just have marble, you know? Actually, I don't know. Like... No, I like this. I feel like... Viv, you're here to help. Next time you're gonna use channel points and scare you with the ka-ching. No, no, that's evil. What do you think about this for the floor, Viv? I don't know yet. I don't really know what vibe we're going for. Going floor? Okay. Like, is this for the whole floor too much? This floor looks very expensive. That's what I'm saying. We want it to look expensive and rich people like, you know? I don't know what to do over here. Do rich people use carpet? Like maybe the smart fiber carpet. I don't know. Cause this is supposed to be the living room. But I don't know what rich people use. Do they use carpet? Maybe they use... No. I think they use really fancy, like, rugs. How wealthy are his sister and brother-in-law? I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like that's kind of an everyone question. And they probably got wealthier after the show, you know? I think that's a teamwork question, guys. How rich should they be? Judging by the fact that they own this house, I would say they're pretty wealthy. This floor looks expensive, doesn't it? Is that the color I wanted, though? Yeah. I don't want the pure white. I want, like, a slightly toastier. I feel like all of this is too much for over here. Like, oh, not that. They have the expensive wooden floors. I don't know how rich people do their houses. I'm gonna look this up. Hang on. Modern mansion entryway. Give me a second to do some research. These people have water in their entryway. Like a water... What? Oh, these people have hexagons? Okay, maybe we stick with the hexagons. Rich people are weird. What the heck? Freaks? Okay. We're not gonna... I mean, we can maybe do a water feature of some sort, but we're not putting water floors. That's just a pool. Okay, I think... Because apparently I saw someone else with hexagons, so maybe we'll do hexagons too. I don't know what colors to do, though. Like, we could go gray. Do we like the gray? Maybe? Maybe we do gray, because the outside's black and white. And when you mix black and white together, you get gray. And that's just colors. That's just colors right there, guys. Viv, you missed me showing off my new dice. I might have to show them off again. My sister's boyfriend got me dice. He's also actively downstairs right now, so I'm pretty sure he can hear me saying all of this. But that's fine. Oh wait, let me look up a rich people living room as well. Hang on. Modern... Why am I screaming? Modern mansion living room. I see. I was right. It's mostly just really Ooh. A circular sitting pit. Okay, yeah, I was right. It's mainly just like really expensive wood floors and then a rug. So, we'll do that. I don't want this color though. I want something a little... I don't know. Blue? I'm kidding. We won't do that, guys. I'm just joshing. I'm just joshing and joking. It's what I do. You know? I feel like the gray looks so sad. I feel like the gray looks really, really sad. Maybe we should do, like, dark toned woods. What do we think? What? I just need it to look expensive. What do we think? Woods are expensive. Yeah. It's so sad in here. I guess that is kind of, you know what it is? I think it's because I normally build like I like to build more colorful like family homes or like cottagecore. I use a lot of warm tones. Maybe we need to stick with the boring. You know, I don't even know what Samantha and Kirk do. Is that their names? I forget what we named them. I think it's Samantha and Kirk. I don't even know what they do for like work or whatever. 'Cause like, how did they have this much money? I don't know. Maybe it'll look better with furniture. That's what I'm thinking. But it's like, I don't know where they got all this money from. What am I looking for? Here we go. I think that's the right color. He works as a cook, no, as a chef. Does he? Is that what we decided? Honestly, I could see it. I could see him being a very... Maybe he's like... one of those like... I don't know. I don't know. You know, like the really... I think it would be so... Actually, I think that works a lot because... Not the brightest light though. I think Kirk is like... I feel like he's some like insanely well-known like... super like he has a Michelin star restaurant, or his restaurant has like 2 Michelin stars. He's like the head chef of a Michelin star restaurant or something. I don't know how much they get paid. I feel like if he owned the restaurant they'd make more money, but like maybe he... Ooh, okay, what if him and Samantha both own a restaurant, like one of those really bougie fancy restaurants that does like, what is it called? Gastro whatever. The word I'm thinking of is gastrointestinal, and I know that's not correct. I just know that's not correct. What is it where they cook things and they like they're like, oh, this is apple juice, but it's shaped like a bubble of crunchy stuff, you know? That kind of cooking. Then they also have an outrageous kitchen at home. That's so true. So this kitchen needs to be like outrageously expensive. Okay, but I think they own like a super uber fancy restaurant with like 2-3 Michelin stars, and I feel like he's like the head chef guy who comes up with all the like cooking ideas and stuff, and he's like an absolute genius in the kitchen, but only in the kitchen. Everywhere else, he has like very careful attention to detail. He's like super like good with like food stuff, and then he gets home and it's like, I mean, he's not like, I think it's just I think he isn't socially the most... I think he pays very careful attention to the things he does, but when it comes to socially reading a situation, he's not like... He just kind of assumes everyone's nice, you know, and like he doesn't really notice things. He only thinks about kitchen stuff and doesn't have time to activate brain cells for other things. I think it's just he assumes the best in everyone and then doesn't really notice otherwise. Oh, that's blue. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I want this wall. I don't know what wall I want. So it isn't that like, he's not... I don't want him to be like like he knows how to like do stuff around the house, right? He's not one of those men who are so focused on their career they don't know how to vacuum. You know what I mean? He's not like that. He's not like that, okay? He's a very thoughtful guy. He just doesn't notice drama, and he's very bad at reading like social situations. So he's not aware of all the drama going on purely because he doesn't know. And no one bothers to tell him because he doesn't need to know, honestly. It's none of Kirk's business. Ooh, I think this for like a kitchen backsplash would be really nice. I just don't know if we want to do gray everywhere. If there's one thing Kirk will never do, it is weaponized incompetence, okay? Kirk would never, ever. He's just not very good at reading social situations, which, same, honestly. That's all. I think millennial gray, exactly. Is he much at home because chefs work a lot? That honestly might be part of why he's so unaware of what's going on. But okay, but here's the other half of what I was saying. I think Samantha takes care of the business side of the restaurant. Like she's the head of like the businessy stuff. So like the marketing and the finances, like she kind of helps to lead that side of it. So I think, and she could probably do that from home a lot, honestly. So I think she might be home more. But then I feel like Kirk is definitely a good father as well. So you know they're shutting down the restaurant to go to, what's the kid's name? Kevin? To go to Kevin's decathlon. I don't know. To go to Kevin's robotics tournament, okay? You know, that's the kind of parents they are. They stop what they're doing for their child. They're great parents. Except for Samantha to Landon. But that was a whole different situation that was kind of out of her hands, I would say. A little bit. Oh, there's so much drama in this household. Guys, if only if we all communicated. I don't like this millennial gray, but I also feel like it's what would happen. I need to look up modern mansion kitchen. I don't... Hang on. It's so much just... This one is... Yeah. Okay, we're actually on the right track, believe it or not. This one is pure white marble. Okay, so it seems like my current approach is actually the correct one for the aesthetic we're doing, even though it's an aesthetic I don't do often, for good reason. We make the walls plaster white, or should we do this one? There's a bit more of a texture to it. Or we could do stucco. Oh no, that's... I think this, maybe. What do we think? Because this is too bright. Or is it? Yeah. I feel like this works. That's actually a cool hobby for a kid. How old did we say he was? Like 7? Did we say he was 7 or 9? I forget. Because there's a pretty big difference between 7-year-olds and 9-year-olds. I would say. Ooh, I kind of forgot we're medium wall height. I also just never use those walls. I thought 6 or 7. Okay. I think we said 7, right? Okay, a 7-year-old doing like, because I picture him doing like high school robotics because he's a genius like that. He's probably in high school at 7 years old. No, they wouldn't do that. That's bad for him socially. They would, the most they would let him skip is like 1 grade and no more because he needs to be, they want to make sure their son grows up socially adept, you know? They're good parents. I would say, honestly, the only reason why Landon doesn't know that Samantha's his mom and why he turned out to be such a disgusting man while Kevin isn't is because I bet the parents had something to do with it. Like, the parents were like, because because he was the result of a teen pregnancy, we said, right? So I feel like Samantha's parents were like, oh, we'll raise him for you. Nobody can know about this. It's too scandalous. So you can tell, like, you know, you can tell why Landon turned out the way he did, essentially. It makes sense. It makes sense. It really does. Should we do another feature wall or something? Dude, everything's glowing. Everything's glowing. I can't see. Last week, a 14-year-old got his PhD in astrophysics in Belgium, and it was his 3rd degree. But, I mean, I guess if he enjoys it and it's something that, like, they're passionate about, then yes. But I like to argue, let kids be kids. You know, like, you don't need to be getting a PhD at 14. If that's what you want to do and you're happy doing it, then go for it. But also, like, you're 14. You do not need a 3rd PhD. Everyone's in a rush to grow up. I should write a song about that. Okay. No one's written a song about that, I bet. Okay, so now I'm debating between doing rocks and doing not rocks. You know what I mean? Oh. Like, do we like this little feature over here? Maybe not. Maybe just here. I literally don't know what I'm doing. I just, all the blank white kind of makes me sad, so I'm trying to spice things up a little bit. Let me see what columns I have. I don't mind these rocks, but I do mind bricks. The weirdest thing is it happens every few years that a young kid about 13 to 16 gets a PhD or a master's. There's a lot of very smart genetics in Belgium. I mean, if they're having fun and they're supported, then go for it. You know? But sometimes you just gotta let kids be kids. As a mother of 0 children, it's very important to me. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. Does that match? I think so. I know you love me, I know you care, to shout whatever. That song just suddenly came into my head and I don't know why. That song's honestly kind of creepy when you really look at the lyrics. Is that the matching swatch? We're gonna say it is. Okay. I just think the kids get bored after a few years in the working fields. No, that's the thing. You should not be getting a PhD level job at 14. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's... You are a child. Go play some Minecraft with your friends. And listen, if they're doing both, then more power to them. If they're doing both and they're enjoying it, absolutely. But if it's just like a child thrust into adulthood, that's not good. What should we do for the inside doors? And I was like, babe. I don't want that song stuck in my head. No, I don't want that. How extra is this for an inside door? Wait, okay, this is a bathroom. This is also a bathroom because we need 2 bathrooms because there's so many people in this house and there's no room for a bathroom upstairs. So we have 2 bathrooms. And then this is the laundry room. I kind of like this. This big door. Maybe, I don't know about this color, but like... What do we think about big old door? Oh wait, this is medium wall height. What do I have in medium wall height? Oh, of course. We're not putting windows on the bathroom door. Okay. I feel like we should put the door this way, so it's like they open the door and they come in and they think nothing's going on, and then they see, you know, drama and whatever. You know what I mean? Or, no, we'll just do this. Okay. Okay. Um... I mean... Do we want columns? Do they look good? I can't tell. I feel like all the column options kind of suck. Like... I really hope the furniture makes this better, because this looks really sad right now. We could change things up upstairs a little bit more, because it'll be upstairs, you know? Hang on. Let me do some figuring. My PC's being like weirdly loud. It's making me a little nervous. I agree with your face. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna stick with this then. I didn't realize my face was being so loud. Okay. I'm telling you right now, the only fun room is gonna be the kids' room. When it comes to like flooring and stuff. Ugh, I don't know what, okay. Modern mansion bedroom. Hang on. Still with just a hard floor and a rug. You sad, sad people. Okay, I know the kids' room I think was gonna be this one. So just so we can have a break from all this boring millennial gray, let's do the kids' room. Let's make it fun. It was a terrified look. Okay, so we know that he's into like robotics and stuff. I wish I had a space-related wallpaper. I don't think I do. Grassafras. I have boats. No, 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 no. That isn't too bad. I kind of like how it matches the original plaster a bit. Kind of like the... I don't know. Well, the kids' room is gonna be like a fun room, so we can... I have penguins. Somewhere. Here they are. I have penguins. I have, multi-theme kids room. Okay. But none of these are really space themed though. So that's kind of a lie, really. Because I need specifically a space themed one. Because I've just decided this kid is into space. Is there a space related bed? There's a space related bed. I know I own that. I'm not seeing any space related walls though, which is sad. I was gonna say, oh, maybe this could look like Star. No. No. Isn't there a galaxy kind of wallpaper? I don't think that I own. Like a Milky Way, sort of. Not a wallpaper that I own, I don't think. Just this. Remember, the kid works for the FBI. The kid secretly works for the FBI. Oh, oh, stop. I forgot I also made the second floor medium wall height, so some of the wallpapers look kind of like weird. Maybe we can ask the neighbor kids to help him with the robots. Nah, we know. Oh, that's true, because they're spy kids. Actually, let's be real. He's probably secretly working with the spy kids, and none of his family knows. He's secretly contracted with the spy organization. I forgot what name we gave it. Guys, I love when... Did you give it a name? I definitely maybe did. But I don't remember what it was. It was like really long. I love that our worlds are colliding, guys. The spy house and these people. They're colliding. Their worlds are colliding. Doesn't this look like what Landon would have in his room? Should we do that? I don't know. He's a prick. I feel like he would have something like that. Pumpalicious. Kid, I don't have any space-themed wallpapers, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to find something else for you, and I don't know what that something else is. Not this. Not that either. Girl game, hello! I need to sneeze. Okay. We're trying to figure out what walls to give our genius kid, because I don't have space-themed walls. I guess what I could do... I don't have black wallpaper either, but I might have like really dark blue. Let me see if we have any lights or something, or some decals I could use. Like, I know I have string lights, but... See, I know that, what's that one pack called? The Love one? There's Star Wall decals, but I don't have that pack. So... The closest I have... Oh, well, we should give him that ceiling lamp. This one. Because he likes space. Wow. The only ones I have are these. Which, like, I could just string this all around, I guess. But I'd rather have a handy dandy wallpaper. Gesundheit, thank you. I probably said that in such an American way. That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. God, I'm such an American. Disgusting. Okay. Maybe we pick something that isn't space. Would that solve our problems? Maybe this is fine. And then he'll, like, cover the walls with, like, papers and stuff. I don't know. We'll start with this. Oh, I didn't paint any of the ceilings. Which, I'm only going to paint them white anyway, except for in here. It's what lies in between. Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. I want him to look like he's in a space box. You know? Like his whole room is... Except of course there isn't a floor that matches these walls, because why would there be? Oh. That might be as close as we're gonna get. Because there's no black walls for some reason other than like tile. I don't know why. I didn't make that design choice. Did you want to make it colorful? I don't necessarily want to make it colorful, but I want to make it very like just not gray like everywhere else. So like I want it to be, if we do this, that it's like, ooh, space, you know? And then my hope is we could find enough stuff to put on the walls to really make it feel like space, but we'll see if that happens. Real quick. Gonna... What is... What is happening? Oh, it's because of the skylight. I was like, why is the roof like that? There, just so it's a more expensive white ceiling. And then this one we could do... Does that match? Probably not. Kind of. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. Either that or we just don't make him into space, we make him into something else. Why is it so difficult to match colors? Like, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way at all. I'm about to change this kid's interests to something else that's not space, because this is ridiculous. Let's do... You know what? Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe we'll just make him... Maybe he wants to be a marine biologist. penguins. We could do penguins. Should he just be really into penguins? I want to do all the wallpapers that doesn't have trim, so... Should he just be really into penguins, guys? Is that what we're going with? I just need to find a matching blue floor. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It'll be so simple to find the exact... Oh. What did I say? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wow, that was so much... That was just as easy as I thought it would be, finding a matching floor that just so happens to perfectly match this one random wallpaper. And we're not going to question it. We're going to move on. Or ducks, because he wants to go to the duck pond diner all the time, but his parents make better food than a duck pond burger. His parents make really fancy food, so I could totally understand him wanting a good old classic cheeseburger. You know? I know these kids have pictures of some sort on them. I don't know what this one is. I still don't know what this one is. What? Oh, it's a dinosaur. I don't want that. So should he be into penguins? We don't have that much duck stuff, unfortunately. Ooh, what if he's super into penguins specifically, but it's like there's no penguin diner, so the duck pod diner is his next best go, you know? Like he's like, fine, it'll do. They don't exactly have penguins or whatever, but it's like, I guess it's fine, you know? It's not as cool as penguins, but whatever. Too bad I don't have a penguin light. That would be handy. Crazy that the Sims team didn't think to make a penguin light. Didn't they know I wanted one? Don't they know how many people want a penguin light? A penguin ceiling light? He also plays pretend penguin in the pool. Yes. That's exactly what he does. No, but he plays it, he doesn't even play it like, oh, I'm a penguin, here I go swimming. No, he plays it like super accurately. Like if you are gonna play penguin with him, you better know your facts. And if you don't, he's gonna tell you that you're wrong. Maybe he plays it the way me and my sister used to play dolphin trainers. We would one of us would be the dolphin and the other one would be the trainer, and we would get little like candies as our treats. If you want to be super realistic, you get Swedish fish as the candy treat. Trust. And then you play dolphins. And then you play dolphin trainer and it's great. I don't know what light to give him. Because this has a dinosaur on it. I don't want a dinosaur. That's not a bird. It's a reptile. Can we put one of the rubber ducks that were... Oh, yes! Yes, we can. Girlgate, you know what? I'll put one in right now while we remember. Okay, I'll put it over here for now. We can change the color and stuff later. Oh, wait, no. We'll pick whatever color's the closest to a penguin. And he was like, this is good enough. Okay, so literally none of them. Let's just do blue. I wonder what this kid's favorite color is. Oh, we have to do light switches and stuff too. Okay, remind me to do light switches after I figure out what light we're giving this kid. Unless he just has a normal ceiling light and then we give him lights on the walls. Because none of these lights scream penguin to me. I mean, I guess we could still give him a solar system one. I don't know. Are there some icy lights? Are there? Where? This one's too fancy for a child. like color-wise, this works, but I think it doesn't match the whole penguin thing, you know? It's too fancy. Or it's too like, I don't know. Just a butterfly, like, whoa. That looks really dumb. No. Guys, save the penguins. Save the penguins. We're recycling. I feel like that looks so dumb. I don't know. Is there a cloudy light? We can do the cloud light maybe. That's what I was thinking as well. But like a singular cloud light looks kind of dumb. But then all the cloud lights is a bit... I think I'm just being too picky. Where'd the cloud light go? Here. One cloudy day. That's not the worst this song. I guess we'll do cloud lights. We'll just put a few around. Look around, look around. Oh, we gotta put doors. They kind of can't get into their ribs right now. I'm realizing. You just do a few around maybe, and we'll see how this looks. I don't know. What is that shadow? You too picky? No, me being picky, guys, never. Never. That's crazy. How could anyone accuse me of being picky in The Sims? Me? Little old me? What a crazy thing to say. Could you imagine me being picky while building in The Sims? Never. Wow. No one would ever think such a thing ever. What do we think about the cloud lights, guys? It doesn't look good. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they look better when they're like messily placed around or if it's like... Swatches don't match problem 100%. Listen, I've learned to tolerate the swatches not matching, okay? At least give me that. Does this look good? Look, we can even change some of them to blue clouds. You don't tolerate it, don't lie. I do, I just deal with it and then I complain about it a lot. I just complain. I let it happen and I complain. I think this looks okay, right? Oh. And I turned them around a bit to give them some variation. could mess around with the sizes too if we want even more variation, but that's a lot of work. Okay, let's see what doors we have. Just these doors upstairs again. These as bedroom doors are kind of nuts. Maybe I'll do the dream home doors instead. Turn my tiles on. I can't see what I'm doing. Ooh. Oh, what a beautiful hallway. It's just doors. Okay. Are we happy with this? Is this good for now? I guess we should move on to the other. Okay. So this is going to be the parents' room. What do we think they'd want? I always like to go darker in bedrooms. I don't know. It feels nicer. It feels cozier. That's a lot of wood. This looks like a gym or something. Or like a training. You know? It's like how you could beat someone up in here. That's blue. I don't want blue. I do still feel like this would be in what's his face's room, Landon. I feel like he would do this because he would think it's so like fancy and cool, but really it just looks kind of. I mean, doing it on all the walls, it looks really bad. But that's what he's doing because he's a dumb man that doesn't understand interior design. God, what an idiot. See, that's what I really like about doing these builds is I get to design the rooms based on character choices. They don't if it doesn't look good, it's because of the person living in here. It's not me, guys. It's not me making these design choices. It's whoever lives in here, and it's not me. It's not my fault the room looks like this. He has the worst looking room, but he's convinced it's perfect. He thinks the room's like, he's like, oh, it looks so luxury and it makes me look so like wealthy and cool and and then you just know there's people online who actually think it looks cool too. They're like, oh my god, look at his room. He's so hot, whatever. And everyone else is like, anyone with eyes is like, no. 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 Like, what is this? What is this? Like, I bet you if he could put this on the ceiling, he would. If I could do that, I would have done that. He just thinks he's so cool. Everyone else is like, no. I honestly don't know. Kelly's, let's be real. Kelly's probably also an awful person. Well, Kelly is an awful person because she stole Kenzie's boyfriend in high school. Like, we can tell why Kelly's with Landon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nobody here is a fully good person except for Kirk and Kevin. Because Kevin's a child. Oh god, we have to give him like the stupidest light. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Ew. Okay, I'm trying to I don't want him to be that bad though. Like, if it makes me cringe too hard, then we want it to make us cringe a little bit. But if it makes us cringe too hard, then we're going too far. Because at the end of the day, he can't change everything about the house. You know what I mean? So if we cringe too hard, we've gone too far. But we do need to cringe a little bit when we're working on Landon's room. I'm trying to think. I need it to be like kind of dude bro, you know what I mean? Like I feel like this light works. I actually really like this light, but in here it just here, we can make it brighter if it's too dark we'll put this little saucer light in just so the room's a little brighter. Look, and then it hides in the lamp. Nobody knows. Nobody knows it's there. Nobody knows it's there, guys. What do we think? Do we want this lamp or should we do a different one? I want there to be gold. There 100% needs to be gold in here, because... Let me see what else we have. Hang on. Okay, that's a little too much. Is it? If we did the chandelier in here, is that too much? Is that too much cringe, guys? No, that's not it. Okay. It still needs to look somewhat modern, okay? We still, like I said, if we cringe too much, we've gone too far. We still need to cringe, but not that hard. Studio track lighting. Oh, that's dark. Okay. We could do the cheese wheel. Some of these lights just hang so low. Like, so low. And it annoys me. Like, why are you on the floor? And normally I would just size the light down to make it not so low hanging. But we can't do that here. Because this is medium wall height. So it's gonna look teeny tiny and weird. I feel like this light's good. What do we think? Oh my god, I bet you he likes the freaking low light. He probably likes it like this. It looks so stupid. Although, you know what? We could size this up a bit and then shove it into the ceiling because we have a platform roof. And I do want this to be a bit bigger. Oh, yes. Okay. How's this? Is this the vibe we're thinking? This is so bad. I might just do the same floor on the roof, honestly. Unless he'd do something dumb, like, oh. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like he would have a ceiling pattern and it would be really bad. Do we think this gives Landon, guys? Is this good? Okay, well, let me try a few more things. Like, he thinks he's so fancy and so bougie. Ew, yes? Okay, perfect. But it's not, like, too cringe, right? Because we could do this as well. I feel like I'm worried this is too ew. Like we want it to, we need a little bit of like, what do we think? Do we like the second one more or the first one more? I think the fact that he has such a detailed ceiling is gross in the first place. But I feel like the second one hurts a little less. What do we think? But we still want to react to this with like a, oh. Like, I watch one of those things where like, when he's like, here's my room, guys, in the TV show to where you're like, oh. You know? Like, this is nice. Did you decorate it yourself? Wow. Wow. No, it looks great. Let's go back downstairs. Do we, okay. So 1 or 2, guys? 1 or 2 for Landon's ceiling. This is so bad. In the best way. This is really fun. I feel like I've never made a room for someone who like I think would actually make really bad design choices. And it kind of hurts a little bit, but it's also very funny. What do we think? 1 or 2? Oh, that's the window. I feel like maybe 1. I feel like 1's a worse offender. I don't know. How cringe do we want to go, guys? 1? Okay. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's okay. That matches Landon so well. Because look at how like adorable out here looks. Like it looks like your typical modern mansion. Oh, I need to move that light. Anyway, it looks like your typical modern mansion. And then you come into Landon's room and what is this? Ew. He looks like he's... You know what it is? Okay. I've never seen 50 Shades of Grey, but I feel like that's what he's trying to go for. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's what he's trying to go for. I've never seen it before, so I don't know if this is accurate, but in my head, that's the vibe. He's trying to be the male love interest. I don't know his name. In 50 Shades of Grey. He's trying to be that guy. You know? This keeps getting worse. This is so bad. Oh my god. I actually think Raphael's room might be my favorite. I think I might just make Raphael's room like my vibe. I feel like Dan's room's the guest room. So I feel like this is literally it. Like nothing's changed. It's just this. And then this is... I think this is Kenzie's room. This is Raphael's room. I never finished the parents' room. We'll do that first, actually. Because today's mainly just floors and walls. That's why I came into here with the goal of... Okay, what do we think the parents would have? Oh, also, girl game. I don't know. I don't think you were here when we were talking about this, about what they do for work. They both own a... I think we said 2 or 3 Michelin star restaurant where... Kirk is the head chef, so he's actually like a genius gastro whatever cook. I don't know if it's gastrophysics. The word I thought it was gastrointestinal, which I know is not correct, but he's like a really smart... He's very smart at cooking and he's very intelligent and he knows how to do a lot of things, but when it comes to social situations, he's very not good at that, and he's also not home a lot because he's a chef, so that's why he's missing out on all the drama. And then Samantha handles like the business side of the restaurant. Ralph's room has to be so obvious gay best friend. You're so right. It needs to be like... I feel like it just needs... I honestly feel like Ralph's room is gonna look really good, honestly. That's how you know. That's how you know. Because what straight man is going to have a good-looking interior design room? I'm kidding. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are plenty of straight men out there who are great at interior design. Not in this house. Clearly. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I mean, do we like this for the parrot's room? We could do a different color, maybe. But I don't know what it would be. We could go for a more natural, warmer tone. Maybe they actually secretly really hate the millennial gray, but it's too expensive to, like, renovate. But I feel like they wouldn't have bought this house if they did like the millennial gray, you know? By the way, when I say Raph's room is probably gonna be my favorite, it's gonna be green. I'm just gonna be so open and upfront with y'all. It's gonna be a green. It's gonna be a nice green. It's gonna be so pretty and put together. In fact, out of everyone, I think Raphael has his life put together the most outside of the actual full-grown adults in the house. It's just a gray box. That's so sad. But I feel like, what do we think? What do we think for Samantha and Kirk? I feel like Kirk is very like, whatever you want, honey. And then she's like, I just... I don't know. I just can't. No. I feel like since this is their house and the rest of the house matches this vibe, it kind of has to be like this. You know? We could give them a favorite lantern instead. I do wonder how they all... Like, is this wallpaper? Where did they get this paneling from, and why is it only in this room? The rest of the rooms are wallpaper. Should I give them wallpaper? Or maybe they just painted their walls. Like boring people. A nice burgundy. They feel like paint people? Okay, we'll do paint. We could do stucco. More millennial gray. Ugh. Gray's a great color when used in moderation. It's not being used in moderation here. This is so sad. Okay, we need some texture at least. This is awful. Maybe like this? There needs to be something. I don't want it to just be flat gray. But like the stucco looks really sad. There's so many colors in the world, yet everyone's painting everything millennial gray. Like, why are we doing that, guys? Why? There's so many lovely colors in the world, and you're choosing gray? Look, this one at least has a faint, maybe purplish sheen. I don't know. It will look better with furniture, hopefully. We could do this slightly green one. Because green's my favorite color. Green's my favorite. Or how about we do this purpley one? You know, change it up just a little bit. And then, I don't think I have a purpley floor. This better look better with furniture. I'm gonna be really sad if it doesn't. That's so odd that they don't have a, like, the exact purple-ish shade of floor that I want. How bizarre. I mean, that's like fine, I guess. I don't know. This whole house just kind of makes me sad. Why does it look like that? I might just do this. Captain, what's the plan? Ah, that song stuck in my head. I love how it doesn't match. It's so much fun. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine, and I'll do a different wall. I'm not being picky, okay? Whatever anyone tries to tell you, I'm not being picky. I'm just trying to see what matches. That's all. That's all. We've already established I'm not that picky. Okay? I kind of just don't like this, like, I want there to be more than just flat paint, but I don't want trim because I'm being, oh wait, this is where I'm being picky. This isn't to do with swatches though. I don't want trim because there's no trim anywhere else in the house. But I also don't want just flat paint because it looks weird. Oh, maybe this. It's a little more of an earthy tone. Gray. It looks so sad. Guys, why don't we just have a little whimsy? How about a nice bright red? You know, like father, like son. They both like blue. I kind of don't mind this earth toned one. Does that match? Oh, that wasn't the floor I was using though. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't match. I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm really bad at telling when colors match. Does this match, guys? Unless we give them stone floor. You know what? Maybe I will do that. It's just a completely different... Nothing matches. Literally nothing matches, and it's annoying me. It's annoying me a lot. Like, have some gravel. Maybe that will be your floor. You can have a gravel floor. I'm getting real tired. Should we discuss the shoe size? You know what? That's a good point, Viv. Thank you for bringing that up. So if you remember, last week, I had everyone guess my height. And nobody guessed correctly. The reveal is on Twitch, if you want to come see. You don't have to watch from Twitch if you're watching elsewhere, but if you want to come peek. It's also going to be the YouTube VOD title. So, hi VOD watchers. I don't know why I went like this. Hi. Okay. Oh. That's what I'm looking for. It's kind of giving, like, what the fudge? Like Star Wars. Except I've never seen Star Wars, so I don't know if it actually does. Yes, that's what I want. I want big rock. I want rock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. See, we're changing it up in here. It's beige instead of gray. Anyway, so we did height. Which, you know, speaking of Twitch, I think we're still we're 5 followers away from me talking to Harper and Dirk on Wednesday. So if you want me to do it by next time, talking to Harper and Dirk and date everything. So if you'd like me to do it by Wednesday and you aren't followed, gotta follow. And if you have a Twitch Prime to spare some money, we're 1 sub away from me doing a cooking stream. Okay. But yes, so it was whoever guessed my height would get to decide where Billy goes. Let me show you Billy. Here's Billy. He is the demon that haunts all of my Sims builds. Okay, but nobody guessed correctly. So I'm going to give you all a second chance because nobody guessed. I'm going to give you a second chance because I'm kind like that. So, nobody guessed my height correctly. Some people got close, but nobody guessed my height correctly. So as my second chance, we're going to do shoe size. And I don't have any hints to give other than the shoe inserts I used, so give me a second. Give me a second. I have to open the packaging or else you're going to see. I have to open the packaging. Hang on. Y'all, I have something crazy to say. I think Amazon, first of all, screw Amazon, but it was the only place I could get these inserts, okay? Can we choose what you'll cook or tell you what you should do? No, that's all gonna be me. It's just gonna be a cooking stream. Okay, first of all, screw Amazon, but I had to order these. Due to extenuating circumstances, okay? But even more reasons to screw Amazon. The ones they sent me are, I'm pretty sure, are used. They were probably used they probably were opened, briefly used, and then returned. And I can't say how I know this is the fact because then it's gonna give away too much, but these inserts were definitely used. Which is kind of gross and whatever, but oh well. Because I bought a 2-pack of these shoe inserts. The other pack was perfectly fine. This one is opened and the shoe inserts are cut. So that just tells me that these were probably used. So I'd probably put it in their shoes, tried it on, went, no, and then put it in the box and returned it, and then Amazon just sent it to me. But that's fine because I'm going to use them anyway because I bought them. Anyway. That's so gross. That's kind of gross. Whatever. I don't have enough money to care. Okay. Anyways. Oh wait, so I can't even use these as a hint anymore because they're not like good hints. Well, yes, I can actually. Okay, so these, I guess that's an additional hint. These are shoe inserts that could be cut, and I don't need to cut them, which is why I'm like, uh-oh, but it's probably fine. So I'll just show you. This is your hint. This is your hint. It's Dr. Scholl's, not sponsored. Okay? That's your hint. I bet you some internet sleuth is gonna figure it out really easily. I think that was a lot of hints. But that will give you a closer hint to my shoe size. I will say these inserts aren't my shoe size. Like, yes, they can be cut, but the max, it's not my shoe size, if that makes sense. Like these uncut is not my shoe size, but I wear them uncut. Okay? That's what you get. I love that this is how I discovered that they sent me a used pair of shoe inserts. I'm sure the person probably had them on for like 2 seconds, so I don't really care that much. But it's the fact that they sent me used ones and didn't tell me it was going to be used. That's insane because I thought I was buying brand new unopened shoe inserts. Either that or this person resent it. They probably didn't check because duh, it's a giant corporation. Why would they do that? And then they just sent it again. That's what I'm guessing happened. But literally insane. But yeah, I've been trying to avoid Amazon as much as possible. This was the one thing I bought off of Amazon since I've started avoiding them. And it's crazy that they sent me a used pair. But also these are, actually no, I'm not gonna say that, but I trust that the person wearing these didn't have too stinky of feet, so I'm not gonna say why. Don't worry about it. Okay. So that's all your hints. That's all your hints. Okay, so your guess is an 8.5 or a 9. That's... Should I not reveal what it is until next week? Actually, no, I can't do that. But that's not correct, Viv. Anyways, let's go back to that. That was crazy. Like, I saw the box was a bit beat up, but I thought it was just from like delivery. I didn't think it was used. And I ordered them expecting them to be brand new. Nowhere did it say it was going to be used. So that was crazy. That was insane. Guys, the things we discover on... I thought this was going to be a funny bit. I'm not laughing. Actually, no, that's pretty funny. I'm not that mad about it. Like, again, the inserts look really clean. I don't... They probably had it on for like 2 seconds and then we're like, this is not it. And then returned it. I don't care enough. Honestly, like I said, I don't have enough money to care. Or just care in general. I have other things to worry about than getting sent used shoe inserts from a company I don't want to support, but had to for reasons. That sounds really suspicious. Anyway. Like, I swear, during this holiday season, those are the only things I ordered on Amazon, okay? I've been avoiding... Literally, I bought a copy of the Iliad, and I bought it from this... First, actually, let me just tell you. You know what? We're doing this right now. I bought a copy of the Iliad. I have it right here. And I bought it from a website called... Bookshop. Oh, stop. Bookshop.org. Highly recommend getting your books from there. It's a great company, and your money, part of the profits that they... Like, when you order a book, you also are donating to a local library or a local bookshop. So, highly recommend that website. That's where I got this from. Instead of ordering it on Amazon like I normally would. And is it, like, slightly more expensive than Amazon? Yes, but you're also supporting local bookshops, so... Anyway. And it came super quickly, too. It was great. You're 5'2" and have a US 9.5 woman, if you're correct. Girl Game says my feet are 7. That's also wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. What walls should we do for in here? I want this to be a room that makes me happy. But I want this room to kind of look elegant. You know what I mean? I feel like Raphael's an elegant person. An elegant and clean person. Like the previous owner of my shoe inserts, I'm sure was. That is so funny to me. Now I am kind of worried about the being cut because I don't cut mine, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Is this an elegant green color? I don't know. I feel like maybe they would. See, and I feel like Kenzie's room would be very, like, bright poppy colors. Like, what? I feel like Kenzie's room would be very Y2K almost. I have to sneeze, but it's not coming out. Okay, my need to sneeze went away. Great. I want Raphael's room to be very elegant and put together and adult, but I don't know what wall translates that. Or floor. Honestly, Raphael's also low-key just like a guest and not a member of the family, but I feel like they were just like, sure, you can repaint every single wall and stuff, I guess. Change it to carpet. No, I'm kidding. Oh, but yes, if you can guess what my shoe size is, then you will get to decide where Billy goes. And if nobody guesses, then I have nothing else for you to guess, so I will decide where Billy goes. Because I don't know what else there is for people to guess other than height and shoe size. Walls and floors are so difficult to do. I just want it to look nice. But I don't know. How strong my prescription? I don't know my prescription, dude. Actually, I might have it somewhere. Let me look. Oh. I think it's in my seal folder. Wait, I do have it. I don't really know how to read it. Because I just got new glasses. I don't know how to read this though. I just see numbers. I don't know how that translates to like 2020 or whatever. I don't have 2020 vision. That's your hint. You know what? If I can figure out how to, whoa, voice crack. If I can figure out how to read my prescription, we'll do that next week. But I don't know how to read it. I don't know what the numbers mean. Captain, what's the plan? Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. I've had that song stuck in my head this whole time. This whole time. I like how everyone has like different colored floors and stuff too. It's so random. There will hunt for food, my second in command. That's my true singing voice, guys. I know it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Please hold your applause. Are the numbers in the US and the rest of the world the same in glasses? I don't know. I just know I don't have 20/20 vision, but I don't know how to turn those numbers into that ratio. Why are we shouting? Why are we shouting, guys? No need. What's an elegant wall? Or, okay, do we think Raphael would be super elegant or very, like, cool? And by cool, in my head, that translates to, like... translates to, like, the 70s and 80s-ish. I don't know why. I just think that era is cool, I guess. I don't know. Or the decor of that era. I don't know what was going on in that era other than decor-wise. It's what lies in between, and Indica's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. Penelope's waiting. You don't feel cool with Raphael, but very stylish? Yes, I know what you mean, but I don't know how that translates to the walls, you know? What's an elegant, cool wall? Like, I feel like Raphael is very, like... I don't know. I can feel what their vibe is. I don't know how to describe it, and I don't know how to put it on the walls. You know? So the numbers for sight is not the same? Oh boy. Okay, so I guess we can't do that. Raphael also has this ceiling, but actually knows how to make it work. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. How do you do this with just paint on the walls? I'm just gonna look up elegant bedroom and see what comes up. But then I feel like it's gonna come up with like fancy stuff. I don't want... Oh, wait, yes, like this. Oh, this image I found feels right. It's also kind of beige, but maybe I can translate it into a different color. Wait, I need my reference. There we go. But lots of like golds. I think we're going too dark. Let's go a bit lighter. Um... 2020 means perfect sight. I know 2020. Okay, I think prescription's too hard for my silly brain. I have a very big brain. It just, that is information it does not hold. That's all. Okay, so I think prescription's too difficult. Okay, I feel like we have to go warmer. Like a warmer pastel-y tone. But I don't know if I have that. Practice makes perfect. Why don't I have like any warm toned walls? Like warm toned pastel. What is all this? Like, this feels like a cool toned yellow. Do you know what I mean? That's not what I want. What? 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 It's okay, we can think of something else though, Viv, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Or we'll just cut it off there. I feel like after 3 chances, the most I'm gonna do is 3. So if we can come up with one more, then we'll do that. That does not match the... If we can think of one more, we'll do it, and then that will be it. I guess another thing people measure is ring size, but I don't know what my ring size is. So that's also not gonna work. You know what? We'll go for the vibe. It doesn't need to be warm. I still want it to be green. That doesn't look green. Am I... Why can't I see colors right? I'm not colorblind. Okay, I think we'll do this. Maybe. And then the floor. That's not very elegant, though. You know? Oh, this is so difficult. What color do we think Rafa would use? Do we do more gray? I feel like maybe this paneling is what I'm missing. No, I don't like that. Okay, let me look at modern elegant and see if that helps. Why am I screaming? Because I'm frustrated, that's why. But that's not the proper way to do things. When you're frustrated, you don't scream at people. Guys. I think that D20 lied to us. I rolled a D20 at the start of this stream and I rolled a 17. This does not feel like a 17. This does not feel like a 17. You know what? I think what we need to do is start with a blank base, and I think it's the lighting. I think the lighting has a lot to do with this. No gray or beige. We don't have to do gray or beige, but I think we start with a very plain base, and then a lot of it looks like it's more in the furniture than it is in the walls, if that makes sense. Like there'll be like a feature wall, but I think it's more based on the furniture and stuff than... Especially since we can only do painted walls now, apparently, because that's a rule I've made up in my head, so we're sticking with it. I like how every so often I actually lock in on, like, the aesthetic I'm trying to do. Half the time I don't know what I'm... Whoa. Half the time I don't know what I'm trying to do, but every so often I, like, see things and I lock in on it. This is one of those few times. And there seems to be usually, like, some sort of feature wall behind the bed, so... Hello? Hello? Oh, Sims. My Sims is bugging out. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. Safe. So it depends where we're gonna put the bed. Which, there's not a lot of space. So my guess is the bed's gonna go here. Because this diagonal. So we'll put the feature wall here. Okay, I need a different song. I don't want that song in my head anymore. I feel like it'd be so funny if someone just absolutely mocked Landon's design by doing it better, but... It does seem like something Raphael would do, but I don't think I have the right colors for that. Penelope's waiting. Ooh, shiny. Oh, Landon, just seeing Landon's room out the corner of my eye, I'm like, ooh, it's so bad. Maybe I do a wall piece. I don't think I'm gonna have a good one. Ooh, okay, let's do this. You'll just add a little texture to the wall. And it'll create a nice little feature wall that I think maybe will turn out to be very elegant once we put the bed in, but we'll see. Could also... I think crossing it's gonna be too much. Yeah. So we can either do vertical or we can do horizontal. I think the vertical looks better, maybe. What do we think? Or we could alternate. I think the vertical looks better. Do we like that? The vertical? It adds a little texture. I think it still looks a bit elegant once we add like some furniture and some lights and stuff. Bye, Viv. Oh yes, okay, bye, Viv. I'll see you Wednesday, maybe. Vertical? Alright. And then for lights, I'm seeing a lot of like gold, like more simple chandeliers. I don't think I have that, but we can still look. Okay, girl game, we gotta lock in. We're down one person. We're down one person on the decorating team. And it's... Stop. Stop freezing. Why are we freezing? Why does it keep freezing? Why does it keep freezing? Oh, we're fine. Okay, we're safe. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so I no longer have my reference because I closed that tab out of fear that that was what was causing me to freeze. What's a good chandelier? I don't have a lot. Well, not that. If only it had some gold. I don't hate this. But I don't love it. Oh, maybe this is where we use this one. Ugh. Is this elegant? Do we like it? Or should I pick something else? I feel like maybe that's too fancy. Ugh. I don't even know what we're trying to do. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I need help. Someone help me, please. Send help. Send help. I don't have my reference image anymore. I will say, since I stopped looking at it, we haven't lagged yet, so surely that must have been it. Guys, what if we switch games for the last 10 minutes of this stream? I'm joking, I'm joking. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Because I need it to be modern but gold, and I don't own that apparently. Great. Oh, maybe this is where we use this. If we can find a good color swatch. No. Well. Okay, if we do this, it changes the vibe quite a bit. I feel like it gives more modern art and less, like, elegant, if that makes, like, a different type. No. I might do this in Kenzie's room. Maybe if I keep making thinking noises, something will show up. Okay, if there's a good swatch of this, I think this could work. Maybe. Do we like this? Or is that too much? And we base the rest of the furniture off this chandelier. Yes? Okay. I can't tell if you actually mean that or if you just want us to move on, but we're gonna say yes anyway. Yes and okay. We're gonna do Kenzie's room. Again, I want Kenzie's room to be kind of more Y2K. That's the vibe I get. I don't think I have any paints that reflect that, but like this vibe, you know? Do we know what I mean? Like this, guys, like this. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, you all know how much I love Joshin and joking. I don't even know where I got that from. Like, I just started saying it on stream one day. I was like, guys, I'm just Joshin, and it's just stuck around. And now I say it all the time, and I don't know why. Oh, my eyes! It burns! Maybe we will just do this. Maybe she added fake trim. Flower power. I feel like Kenzie's really into like pink. And like pink and butterflies and stuff like that. Again, very... Actually, there's a build I recently did for a future video. The Purple Cottage. That I think is the vibe I want. That video's not coming out until like April or something if I can stay on track, because I'm about to get very busy. Just a heads up, I guess. Early heads up. I'll talk about more during my 1-year stream anniversary. I'll go in more depth. Do we have Kenzie be the one person with trim in the house, or do we find something else? What do we think? Spoilers? Spoilers! I will say, come January, a lot of my YouTube videos, I probably will not be able to upload them on time. I will try my hardest, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna look up another reference. I love that I looked this up and I'm finding actual like Sims builds. This is very helpful. Ish. I guess. Okay, Y2K, that's what I thought. I was like, Y2K gives me rugs on carpet. Oh, I didn't get a good look at the walls. I was looking at all the floors. Oh no. I don't want a valuable life lesson. I just want an ice cream. um. Um, wait, let me look it up again. I need to stop getting rid of my references. It's because I'm scared it's all gonna start slowing down again. Honestly, I think it's again just like the plain walls with a lot of more like clutter on them. Is kind of what I'm getting. Which makes my life easier if that's the case. This actually isn't carpet, it's one really big rug. Let me see what wall decor I have. Oh yeah, we can figure something out. But maybe that's for next stream and not this stream. Either that or I can give her very pale baby pink walls, I guess. Maybe, depending on what colors this game has. That's not the right shades of pink at all. I mean, this exactly matches the carpet if we want to do this. I think I'll leave it white for now. And then we'll do a quick light. So quick, guys. It'll be so quick. Oh, actually, yes, it will, because we said we were going to do this. Oh. Okay, do we do the cupcake lights or the butterfly lights? Because I feel like they're both very Y2K. What do we think? Cupcake? You're always right, girl game. You're always right. This is very Y2K. I think we'll put more cupcake lights around, kind of like we did with the cloud room, but I think I might save that for when we have furniture, because I think that will decide where these lights go. Whereas in here, it's a kid's room, so it's a little more random. Okay. Wow. I didn't even do the lights down here either. Or the... I still have to do the bathrooms. No. No, 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 no. 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 No, no, no. No, we just do marble. We just do marble everything. Big marble box. This whole bathroom is owned by Big Marble. Big Marble. Why is it blue? Why did it change colors? Should we just make the bathrooms a big black marble box? Whoa. Whoa. I honestly might just do that. The bathrooms might just be a big marble box. But maybe we'll make them different colored marbles. This one will be a brown marble. See, so it's like, are you using the black marble bathroom or the brown marble bathroom? Just to differentiate a little bit. Or we could just make them both the same. Or we can make this one blue. No, I think the blue would be painful. Let's do this. Does this make sense? And this is just the laundry room. This doesn't need to be fancy. I mean, it has to be fancy-ish, but it doesn't need to be that fancy. We'll have a feature wall in the laundry room. Okay. No, guys, this is going so great. This is going so great. I think I might just leave it here. Why aren't those walls painted? Hello? Okay, so my mission for everyone here is specifically for Landon's room. I want you to think of what we can do in there because, again, our goal for Landon's room is for it to be cringe, but not too painfully cringe. Okay, reasonably, it needs to be cringy, but not like so badly cringy. Okay, so this is what we have for Landon's room so far. And the reason why I want you to think specifically of Landon. Actually, Landon's might be the easiest, but you know. Okay. Anyways, we'll be back with this next week. Oh, I gotta do light switches and stuff. I'll do that off stream. Anyway. Okay. We'll be back on Monday with Fruit Bus, Wednesday with Day Everything. And again, if you want me to talk to Harper and Dirk on Wednesday, we need 5 more followers on Twitch. We are 1 subscriber away from me doing a cooking stream. So, if you're not on Twitch and you want to do that, following is free. You could do it, watch me talk to Harper and Dirk, and then unfollow if you want. Anyways, that's gonna be all. I will see you all then. Bye-bye. Okay, that was to TikTok. Now that those guys are gone, y'all want to hear my shoe size early? Y'all want to hear my shoe size? Hang on. My shoe size is... Haha, tricked you. .5.